Hi guys, it's India from Align and Incline, and I wanted to make a quick video tonight because I am cleansing my crystals and I wanted to bring you along for the ride. Maybe some of you are new to crystals and you kind of just want to feel out the situation. Maybe you have forgotten to clean them for a while, so this video can remind you. But I wanted to just, make sure that I'm cleansing mine before I use them. It's important to do so. When you're using them, whether they're for healing purposes or for charms or spells, you always want to make sure that your energy is grounded in them and that everyone else's energy is gone. Maybe you keep them in a not so private place, you wear them on jewelry and you're out in the world with them, or, you have a lot of people handling them all the time. You just really want to make sure that your energy is the energy that is grounded in the crystal, since you are the one that's going to be using it, and you want to make sure that you have the proper intent in doing so. So also it's important to remember when you are choosing your crystals to do your research, really find out and think about what problems you're having in your life or what issues you want to solve, or maybe you have some ailments that you would like to try crystal healing, and you can do all of those things with the crystals, but not every crystal speaks to every person. So it's really great to make sure you meditate on it before you go. And just as humans give off certain types of energy, crystals do the same thing. They each have their own vibrational energy. And so it's just important to remember to find the ones that speak to you, because then they're going to be really, really connected to you, and the job will be done with good intent. Before we start the cleansing process, I am actually going to show you a few of my favorites that I have. And I'm going to start off with this little beauty. This is my green apophyllite. And the reason I have this one in my collection, and she's one of my favorites, because it really has a strong connection between the physical and the spiritual world, which is something that I've always been connected to since I was a kid. This specific one helps keep balance and emotions, which that's pretty important for me. I tend to be an emotional person. I'm very empathetic. So I find that this kind of keeps me balanced and in check. Its frequency resonates with the third eye chakra and the crown chakra, so the sixth and the seventh chakras. And it really helps you also be able to open up and connect to maybe spiritual realm or a higher realm. It also is a good thing that helps seeing issues from other perspectives. So if you and your significant other, are having a fight, or you just don't see eye to eye, this can actually help in charms to kind of see something from someone else's point of view, which makes it also great in using it in forgiveness charms. And it's pretty too. So the next two I'm going to show you are the same. They are actually fluorite, which are really cute, really pretty, but they have function too. This actually is used for all of your chakras. You can use this in connection to all of them. Fluorite also helps with clarity. It can clear your auric field if you're feeling kind of junked up, and it also helps in improved decision making. So basically it just gives you a lot more focus and clarity in your life, and we all could use a little bit of that. So fluorite, this is another one that is one of my top. The next one I'm going to show you is my amethyst. Now I actually have a chevron amethyst that I keep on a necklace with me. This is actually to repel negative energy and to help break bad habits, which is kind of a cool thing. But I also have this amethyst right here, which is kind of more of a traditional look, if you're familiar with them. Amethysts are also connected to the third eye and the crown chakra. They offer protection, tranquility, spirituality, and contentment. So sometimes if you're feeling a little riled up in life or a little lost, an amethyst is always a good thing to use in healing, and they look great as well. The next one I'm going to show you, this is the Mac Daddy of my collection right now. I have a beautiful giant quartz formation right here. Even if you're just starting out in crystal work, everybody's pretty familiar with quartz, and they're pretty easy to find. Quartz is actually used as an amplification or magnification crystal. It aligns to all of your chakras, and basically what this is going to do is, if you're using them for healing or ritualistic purposes, this is going to magnify any power or any energy that comes off of your other crystals that you're using. And it's really, really good to have some quartz around. It just puts out a lot of positive energy. So this is my quartz. It's pretty. The next one that I'm going to show you is actually a smooth stone. But it's kind of one of my favorites because I came across it by chance, and there was actually this pretty cool little carving in it. And when I found this, I did not actually realize it because it was face down that the carving was in it, so I thought that was pretty cool. I don't actually know the meaning behind the carving, but it kind of reminded me, the coloring and everything, it just connected me to nature, and I really enjoyed that. But this is the brown tiger eye. The brown tiger eye is actually used to have good luck, to have better intuition, prosperity, and protection. This is also a good stone to keep around if you have any mental health issues. Its energy is really great in dealing with keeping your mental health in check, which is great. So those are just a few of the crystals that I wanted to show you. Of course, I have many more. I have a necklace that has some jet on it. Jet is really good for protection and keeping negative entities away, negative energies away, you know, whatever you believe. I've got my jet. I've also got my rose quartz, and is actually on the same necklace as my chevron amethyst. And rose quartz is basically for love, so I just like to keep the two of them together to keep myself balanced and just keep everything in line for myself. All right, so I have a lot more of these geodes and crystals. I'm not going to go over all of them with you. You can always look them up if you want to, but now we're going to get into the actual cleansing of the crystals. You can use items from home, which is really nice. As you can see, I've got a bunch of mishmash little Tupperwares, just anything that can hold water and sea salt. So the first bowl I have is filled with just regular soapy water. And you can use any kind of hand soap, just soap, you know, whatever. Just make some bubbles. The second thing I have here is a little container with some natural sea salt in it. Some people choose to use pink Himalayan salt. That's fine too. And salt is also known for being really purifying, so this is something that everybody probably has in their cabinet and can use. And our last bowl is just filled with some cold water, and this is for the rinsing of the salt. And whenever you say your last part of your chant, you will rinse it off in your cold water, and that will be fully cleansed. So, now that we have all of our pieces together, we're going to get it started. The first thing that you're going to do is you want to put all of your crystals in the bowl with your soapy water. So I'm going to go ahead and just stick them all in there. All of my little rocks are going to go in. All of my little crystals and my little geodes. And they're going to have a nice little bath in the soapy suds. So let's get all of these in. Let them do their things. I'm actually going to cleanse the ones on my necklace separately so that they don't get all tangled up in there. And I'll actually probably have to do my quartz separately just because it's so big. All right, but now that all of these are having a nice little bath, you want to wash them, you want to use your hands, you want to rub them around. You want to make sure that, you know, everybody else's energy is removed, and that, you know, your energy is the only thing that's left, because that's really important. They're your crystals, and they're for your rituals and for your healing. All right, as you're washing them, you do want to say a chant. You want to say, water cleanse and clean, remove the negative unseen. And you'll start to feel the gunk kind of coming off of them. So just keep repeating as you rinse and as you wash. Water cleanse and clean, remove the negative unseen. Water, cleanse, and clean, remove the negative unseen. Water, cleanse, and clean, remove the negative unseen. Water, cleanse, and clean, remove the negative unseen. You'll start to actually feel your crystals get lighter. That's a sign that a lot of the negative or the unwanted energy is being removed from your crystals. You need to really be in tune with how you feel, how your hands feel on them, just everything. Enjoy the moment of cleansing. Always make sure you're cleansing with pure intent. And as you do so, you can say your chant. Water, cleanse, and clean, remove the negative unseen. Water, cleanse, and clean, remove the negative unseen. Once you feel like your crystals have been cleaned, you can move on to the second part of your cleansing ritual. You want to individually place them into your sea salt. The salt is meant to ground them in your energy. It's meant to pull your energy and their energy together. And it's meant to remove any remaining energy that may not be yours. So as we do that, I'm taking them piece by piece, and I'm going to be cleansing them and dipping them in my salt and rubbing them one by one. All right. Salt is a great purification tool. And when you're finished doing them one by one, you're going to dip in the cold water. This is going to not only remove the salt, but it's going to be the second part of your chant. So as we dip them into and out of the water, you're going to say, by the water, no more negativity. By the water, blessed be. Got my apophyllite here. Okay. By the water, no more negativity. By the water, blessed be. My fluorite. By the water, no more negativity. By the water, blessed be. By the water, no more negativity. By the water, blessed be. By the water, no more negativity. By the water, blessed be. If you have a lot of crystals like me, this could take some time. It gets repetitive, but I promise it's totally worth it to have nice, energetically cleaned crystals. By the water, no more negativity. By the water, blessed be. My girl, my amethyst next. By the water, no more negativity. By the water, blessed be. By the water, no more negativity, and by the water, blessed be. I'm actually gonna go for cleaning my giant quartz now. I don't wanna run out of salt for this baby, so we're gonna give her a nice little bath here. She is probably my most used little precious crystal. And I want to make sure that she's taken care of and that she's clean and that her and I stay connected. She's important to me. So she's getting into the salt now. And we're going to rub her down. So big, I need a bigger container here. I always feel good whenever I'm cleansing my crystals. It's nice to have her in hand and know that I'm doing her as much good as she's going to do me in the future when I need her. By the water, no more negativity. And by the water, blessed be. All right. Now that I've taken you through the cleansing of a few of my favorite crystals, I hope that you can use this information to be able to do it on your own and not be too intimidated by it. It's all about having good intentions and really living with purpose and living intentionally. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and check back for more with Align and Incline, and hopefully we'll be able to meet all your metaphysical needs. Thanks, guys.